Hi YouTube, I'm Melody, and together as a team we will expand the world of self-healers, self-explorers, and self-lovers. So today let's talk about grounding. What is grounding? Why do I need it? So, grounding. Grounding is a recentering of sorts. In this time, it's so easy to become ungrounded. And what the heck does that mean, Melody? So, when you are ungrounded, when you are in need of grounding, you are easily distracted. You're very spaced out. You're way too much in your head, and that could mean you feel overwhelmed by worry and anxiety, and I think we're all feeling that right now. So if you are feeling ungrounded, no, you are not alone. Now, your mind and your body and spirit are all connected. When your mind is way up there and you're spacey, you're overwhelmed with anxiety, you're easily distracted, there are physical symptoms that may come along with it. Now, some of the physical symptoms of ungrounding are inflammation, chronic pain, you're not sleeping well. You know, when that anxiety is going, that affects your sleep. Also, the poor circulation. Now, this video is a teaching one for me, but it's also an exploration. So there's times where I'm feeling ungrounded too. So I had to dive into how to really ground yourself and different techniques that I myself can use. So in doing this research, we're gonna do some weird stuff together. We're gonna explore different techniques that I've never tried before. So we're gonna have fun in figuring out how to ground ourselves. Let's talk about ways to ground yourself. One of my favorite ways to ground myself is simply walking barefooted on earth, grass, stone, dirt, just back to nature, and really use your entire foot when you're walking or just standing. Really feel your feet press down, and I love to visualize like roots just going down into the earth, and it's just this sense of security. It's all right, we got this. I'm back out of my head, and I'm back in my body, back with earth, and we got this. And when you're walking, use your entire foot, heel, ball, toe. Like really just get down with Mother Earth. But that's one of my favorite ways, and it's just one of the easiest ways. And I used to do this at work. Like I used to take my shoes off when we were back out there. I used to take my shoes off and just walk on the grass. And you know, yeah, people might look at you, but whatever. Let them. You know, there are techniques I've never tried before, and I would love to try it with you. So one that I recently discovered was literally just putting your hands over your head and just leaving it there for 30 seconds to a minute. And they say that helps with grounding. So take a second, take a few seconds and let's do that. Just put your hands over your head and focus on your breath. Breath is so important because when we are mindful, when we are being in the moment, breath is the only thing that is here right now. All our thoughts, all our anxiety, all the worry about what had happened, what is going to happen, that we don't worry about. Breath is the only thing that's happening right now. So when you take a moment to be mindful and breathe, focus on that breath. So let's put our hands over our heads and take a few deep breaths. And you can close your eyes or you can open them, and it really doesn't matter. I always like to close my eyes. All right. That's one of them. I like it. All right, so next new technique. This one's a funny one. But this one, they said to roll around some earth, some grass, like a cat or dog. This one I found really interesting, and this one's a little weird, but again, let's get weird together. Weird is nice. But yeah, let's do that one. All right, not gonna lie, this one feels a little far out there, but let's do it. Let's not even sure. Like, see, I'm good with this. I'm not sure what. Well, they did say like a cat or a dog. When cats and dogs really get an earth, so I kind of get it, but I'm not sure about this one. We got some stone over here. It's a little more comfortable on grass. All right. So you can try rolling around like a cat or a dog on some grass. That one was a bit much for me, and I'm like the queen of weird, and that one was a little weird. But hey, whatever, we got to try it, right? The another technique that you can do, and which I actually do occasionally do, is to take a cold shower. Now, I like hot showers, and what I do is I take my regular shower, my hot water, and at the very end I'll blast the cold water and I'll just submerge myself and just take it in. I also like to do some breath work as well. So again, focusing on your breath, slow down the breathing, because especially when it's cold water, it kind of you kind of want to hold your breath. Focus on your breath. Allow that cold water to just wash over you. And that, they say, is a grounding technique. I didn't know it was a grounding technique. I had just used it for other reasons, but it's apparently that's a grounding technique, and I kind of see why that would work, because again, it brings you back to your body. So if your mind is going 100 gazillion miles per hour. That cold shower, that cold water, when it hits your body, is gonna, ooh, yeah, your body, oh yeah, remember that? It's gonna bring you back to your body. It's gonna center you. So I get that one. I prove that one. Another way to ground is actually using your voice. Utilize your voice. Your voice is a tool. This is something I've been exploring with, but using certain tones, certain frequencies will actually help ground. So for grounding, it's actually a low, deeper tone. So it would sound something like like even if you just go but really just try to feel it in the base of your spine. So try to hold that tone until you feel the lowering of sorts. So even just with a simple oh, like if you think people that practice yoga, people that meditate, they use the om. That is gonna help with the grounding. So I'll sing certain songs in a very, very low, deep tone to help with my own personal grounding. And also singing certain songs about survival. I Will Survive, one of the greatest karaoke songs. Sing about survival. Destiny's Child, I will survive. I'm a survivor. It will help with grounding because we are survivors, and going back to that voice is such a beautiful tool that we can utilize in our journeys. So have fun with it, get low, get deep, get in touch with your Barry White, but have fun with it. Now, I am a firm believer that food is medicine. Food is able to help you ground. Root vegetables, anything grown underground is going to help. So potatoes, sweet potatoes, turnips, parsnips, carrots, anything grown underground, go ahead and eat those foods and feel good about it, because it's going to help you ground yourself back to your body, to center yourself back down to the earth. If you consume meats, lean, high quality meats will also help you ground yourself. It's going to bring you from up here back down. Also, red fruits and vegetables. Grounding is associated with the root chakra, and I'll discuss chakras in another video, but the root chakra is associated with the color red. So anything, any fruits, vegetables that are naturally red, so watermelons, red bell peppers, tomatoes, strawberries, go ahead and eat those foods because they will help with your root chakra. Also, nuts and seeds. I mean, and they're delicious. But almonds, cashews, peanuts, seeds like pumpkin seeds, go ahead, eat them up. Now, you can also drink certain teas to help you with your grounding. My two favorites are hibiscus and dandelion tea. I love those teas that they just really just make me come back down from up here, back back down to my body. So go ahead and brew up some tea in the morning, at night, whenever you want. There are also essential oils. I'm not the expert in essential oils, but I'm sure you're able to to find a bunch of essential oils that can assist you in grounding. So have fun with it. Research, you search on your own, find out what works for you, explore, try out new things, eat new foods, find what works for you. What works for me may not work for you, and that is okay. We're all so different, and yet so much alike. But self-explore. Find what's the magic trick for you. Not for anybody else, but for you. Yeah. I love you all. Have fun with your grounding. I know we all need it right now. So let's do this together and we'll get through this.